Self-awareness with a capital S, put into a simple word, you could say is safety. This is one, I believe the embodiment of that is those match up. And so the embodiment of safety is going to be a shortcut into self-awareness and vice versa. So if you want to embody safety, it's quite simple. Choose an intention. Can be to feel your heart space, can be to feel your feet on the ground, can be to simply stand and go into your neighborhood or somewhere that's not, Times Square, that's mostly empty, mostly just space, but occasionally someone's going to walk past you. And commit to your intention of standing or whatever it may be, and just be there. And feel into your body. And notice that when no one is near you, it feels a certain way. And then when have your eyes closed when you do this, someone starts to approach you, you might feel a little contraction in your system. But this is a very low stakes game. If you're just in some residential neighborhood, this is where I do it. They're not really going to care if you're standing there. They might think it's a little odd for a second, but they're moving on with their life. So you get to feel that judgment or whatever you feel and then let it pass. It's a very low stakes game, but it's a way to feel the contrast between something that feels more safe and slightly less safe, but you deep down know that it's still safe, that nothing bad's going to happen. They're not going to hit you. They're not going to call the cops on you. So it's that subtle contrast of safety and slightly less safe. Building awareness around that. It's essentially a resistance training of safety. Just like in the gym, you're adding a little more weight. So try that and embody safety. Realize that safety is not control. I just got out of an 8-month relationship and it ended with her, this isn't why, but she eventually, when we were breaking up, she said she didn't feel safe around me. And I was confused by this. Honestly, it was like, okay, she's being very dramatic. But what I realized is safety in her world is linked to control, or the ability to control or manipulate the external around you. If you're able to do that, you're safe. If not, things are not safe. This isn't safety. Let safety be that embodied experience, be that feeling, that contrast of contraction and openness. And the more you build awareness around this, the more you'll appreciate that open state and you'll kind of fall into it. So one more thing I'll say about this isn't about going and trying to be weird. Like there's this thing that happens with people where they're like, oh, I'm going to go prove something by doing this. I'm going to go prove that I'm safe. It's not that. It's about the feeling. And so that's why I say do it in a low stakes situation. Do it in a neighborhood that's pretty chill, or around people that don't really care. Like they'll notice because it's not what they're used to seeing, but they don't really care. That's where you want to do it to avoid that. So, bless up.